minute, and we're live. Yay! Hello, everybody. Oh my goodness. Okay, so good morning, guys. Happy whatever day of the week this is. I've lost track completely. I am joined today by the lovely and crazy intelligent Liz Wilcox. I am so thankful for you being here today.
Yeah, thank you so much. And thank you for calling me intelligent. That made me feel really good this morning. I used to be a blogger, and my first product was, no joke, like a book about poop. And I felt like so many people didn't see like the smart, intelligent side of Liz Wilcox. And I ended up selling that business because it was like, just one of those instances where you go way too far into an area. And I was like, I'm actually really smart. I have a master's degree. I need to sell this. I went too far. So thank you. That was really lovely. Thank you.
Absolutely. Because I do think that you're crazy intelligent. And I love the way that you are fully you in all of your marketing and just in showing up in every way on the internet. So before I get too gushy and like fangirly, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got started in copywriting and just online business?
Yeah, so I'm Liz Wilcox, and you know that feeling you get when you watch a YouTube video like this or listen to a podcast, and there's some email marketer that's just hyping you up and telling you how much ridiculous amounts of cash you can make with emails. And so, you log into ActiveCampaign or ConvertKit or MailChimp, and you're like, okay, I'm going to send an email today. And then you promptly feel like really stupid because you have no idea what to say. Well, I help eliminate that problem. And I already mentioned earlier, I started off as a blogger. I was actually an RV travel blogger. I created something like a dozen digital products in 3 years, created my own summit, had a course, you name it. I tried it out. And it was actually my digital course was the last product I created for that business. And I had 141 people on my wait list. And I did the traditional Monday through Friday open close cart. And on cart close day, I had made 141 sales. So word got around. Yeah, crazy. Just saying it. It sounds like a sleazy webinar thing, but it actually happened to me. Word got around about it. They were like, what the heck? Why are you selling books about poop? Like, you're actually crazy intelligent. We need to know how you did that. So I sold that blog. I went all in on email marketing. And now this is the Liz Wilcox you see today.
Oh my gosh, that's fantastic.
Thank you.
That's quite a roundabout way of getting there, but that's really awesome.
Yeah, so, I was just going to say, I find a lot of marketers, they start off as service providers, right? They work under someone else. They learn tricks of the trade. They find their own way of doing it. And then they build their own products. And so I find my unique approach is because I started off as, like you, very B2C, right? And I had to carve my own way. And I found a lot of the methods that traditional marketers were sharing. I was like, this is kind of, it's like B2B to B to B to B to B. And I was like, that doesn't really apply to people that don't want to pay for the internet. That's not really going to work. I've got to figure out another way. So that's when I knew, I could serve a lot more people.
I love that. That's awesome. You had talked about crafting your perfect product, perfect offer. Care to share a little insight on what that process can look like? Like, how do you do that? Because I know a lot of us have products, or at least an idea for a product, or at least the, beginning stages of a product. And we're like, how do I market this to my list? But that sometimes doesn't work, or we've had a flop of that product launch and are like gun shy now.
Yeah.
I thought that this was exactly what they needed, and then nobody bought. So how do we go back to square one of crafting a product that our people actually want?
Yeah, you've got to get your people involved in it. There's no such thing as a solopreneur. I don't like that word. It comes off to me as like, I did it all myself. And that's just impossible, right? Like, it just really is. And so in order to have those crazy conversion rates, I've never launched anything that didn't sell. I don't, I mean, it could happen. I'm getting riskier and riskier in my business. I'm getting bolder and bolder. But I think it all comes back to, I know exactly who is on my list. I'm very intentional with everything that I put out online so that I can be very much myself. Like you saw, I literally have words written. I look at them every day of, this is who I want to be, and these are the people that I want to attract, right?
Yeah.
I've got an entire year of content planned out here. And of course, this is after 5 years. But everything I do is very much on purpose. Every email that I send, any social media post is very much leaning into that personality, that vision for people, and those values. And so as I'm doing this, I'm just telling people number one, what I want to happen. And I'm trying to sort of, rally the troops around that. Right. And also get them involved. So if you've never sold anything to your email list, or you've tried with not as good success as you thought it would, you've got to get people involved. You have to say, okay, well, I only sold 2. I wanted to sell 10. I wonder why that is. Being transparent, or saying, hey, I've got an idea for X. Would you be interested? Okay, 100 people clicked yes, or 2 people clicked yes. I'm going to go for it. What should be in X? I'm thinking I'm going to put this and that. What is the other thing? Please hit reply and let me know. The next week. Oh, you guys told me this is the other thing. Great. Thank you so much. Always show gratitude, right? Because you are grateful. You want this thing to sell.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm building out the other thing. I've got A, B. What is C? Please help me. Put it, hit reply, or I made a Facebook post. Go comment on it. And even for my online course, this is something I don't think I've ever seen anyone else do. And I need to do it again because it was so fun. I made a trailer for my course, like a movie trailer. And I put in the content that I'd already created, some of the stuff I'd already created. And just like a movie will put out the trailer before they're done filming. They film a few key pieces of the movie and then they start promoting it. You need to do the exact same thing. People have to get excited. They will match your energy level. And it's okay to be scared, afraid, nervous. It's okay to feel those things. But your people need to know that too. They need to know, like, oh gosh, she's really investing a lot of time. She's nervous. Yeah. She must really be working on something, right? This is a real thing. Your people have to know it's a real thing.
Yeah.
Right? And get them involved. Like, you should never create a product entirely in your own head. Your people will tell you exactly what needs to be in there. And this will make the objections go away, right? Like, no one is going to my sales page wondering what's inside. I've told them, I've beat them over the head with it. I've asked them, hey, I have A and B. Do you think there should be a C? Oh, really? You think something's missing? What is it? Oh, I just added C. Isn't that great? And so when people are getting to the sales page, it's to buy. It's not to look around and see what the offer is. Is all this making sense?
Oh, yeah. That's fantastic. So as far as, like, you're basically saying, like, you are having an open dialogue of communication with your list the entire time that you're crafting your product.
Yes, 100%. You cannot hold it close to your chest. You cannot. Even Amazon, they're a giant company. They send out a letter every single year. Jeff Bezos himself writes it to his shareholders saying, this is what we did last year. This is what worked. This is what didn't. Here's where we're going to really lean in 2022, 2023. He's been doing this since 1997. His shareholders, basically the most important customers he has, right? The people that own shares in his company, know exactly everything behind the scenes. He is not keeping it a secret. He's not like, oh, we're going to reveal Amazon Prime and suddenly it was there. No, it took years of crafting, asking people, even again to the movies. They have testing, right? They get groups of people to watch the movie and tell them what sucks about it, and then they go back and they refilm that stuff, right? They do that with all products. Why are we as digital product people not doing that?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So Liz,
Awesome.
where can people find more about you and join this amazing membership?
Yeah, sure. So, of course, I'm an email marketer. I want you to get on my email list, baby. You can go to lizwilcox.com. In the top right-hand corner, you're going to find a hot pink button, the same color as this. It's going to say free email swipes. You can get in there. You can see that welcome sequence or that re-engagement sequence that I was talking about. It's already written. You can take and make it your own. Just go to lizwilcox.com, that hot pink button. And if you are interested in the membership, you want to know what the heck is in that thing, you can go directly to my site, like I said, and just in the menu, you can click products. It's the very first one. It's going to give you a breakdown on that. And for $9 a month, you might as well just try it out. I send you an email newsletter every single week, a template, so you can, again, take and make it your own. And you really have no excuse not to write your newsletter because I write it for you every single week.
No excuses anymore, everyone. Gotta go do it.
That's my pitch. That's my pitch, and I'm sticking to it. Hope to see you inside.
Absolutely. Liz, thank you so much for joining me today. And hopefully we'll have you back on soon at some point.
I'd love that. Thank you.
All right. Bye, everybody.